Let's continue looking at the OpenBoard interface. In this video, we'll talk about the options at the top right part of the OpenBoard window. You'll see that you have a web button. If you tap that, it will launch the built-in OpenBoard web browser. You can do basic surfing with it. The documentation says that it's a limited browser. It doesn't handle plugins very well. It may not display websites correctly. So it's probably best to use the web browsers that you have available to you on your computer, like Chrome or Firefox. When you tap on the web button, the board button goes active, and so that allows you to go back to your OpenBoard document that you are working on. The button next to the web browser button is the Documents button. If you tap that, that takes you into where you can work with documents. You can organize your files you create with OpenBoard here, as well as import other OpenBoard files, PDF files, image files. You can export your document that you're working on as either an OpenBoard file so that you can take it to another computer, or you can export it as a PDF file so that you can easily share it with people who don't have OpenBoard installed, like your students. We'll do its own video for the document section of OpenBoard, but that's how you can access it. And again, you can tap on Board to take you back to the document that you're working on. If you want to quickly get to show other applications on your computer while you're presenting, you can tap the Show Desktop button, and what that does is it hides the OpenBoard software and it allows you to interact with other applications on your desktop, as well as write annotations on the desktop or other applications and save it into OpenBoard, or take screenshots and things like that. And we'll have a separate video showing us how to interact with these features. In the palette that you see, the tools menu that you see in the upper left corner of the window, you can tap the board icon and that takes you back into your OpenBoard document. And the final option that you have in the upper right corner is the OpenBoard menu, and by tapping that, that allows you to change the page size of your OpenBoard document. So right now it defaults to a regular 4:3 size. You can change it to a wider 16:9 size if you have a wider projection screen. You have options to cut, copy, and paste, but you can use the Control-X, Control-C, Control-V options that you're used to in Microsoft Office files and other applications that you use. It would be Command-X, Command-C, Command-V on a Mac. If you want to quickly hide the OpenBoard software, you can tap Control-H on the keyboard or Command-H on a Mac, and that will take you to your desktop. You can go in and change preferences. You have a podcast option, and we'll have a different video for that, where you can actually record your actions, writing and talking if you have a microphone attached to your computer. So if you want to explain a math problem or something like that, you can actually record those steps. And quit will quit OpenBoard. It doesn't have an X like you're used to in other Windows applications, so you would have to either go to OpenBoard and tap the OpenBoard menu and tap the quit button, or you can use the keyboard shortcut Alt F4 and that will close out of OpenBoard. OpenBoard continually saves the work that you're doing, so you don't have to worry about doing a Control-S or trying to find save in any of the options to save what you're doing.